And here we go. It is the nightcap. What do we got? Monday, final day of February here in 2022. Brought to you, as always, by our good friends at Galactic Fried Chicken. Visit www.galacticfriedchicken.com. Download the app for Android, iPhone, everything Galactic. Get your delivery, get your pickup. Or, Aaron, you could do what I did yesterday. You know what that was?
Go on.
Stop in to the store in Dayton, Kentucky. Pick you up some Galactic Fried Chicken. We were out, like I said, we went out and we hit the outlet mall, did some shopping for Kelly's birthday that's coming up next week. That I'm gonna have to miss a significant portion of because there's spring football that day. Mm-hmm. But we stopped in. We got some tendies. Shane that owns Galactic Fried Chicken, our good friend Shane Coffee. Kelsey gets Shane's favorite order. You know what Shane's favorite order is? And you might have to look into this.
Can't say that I do.
4 chicken legs. Kelsey goes fried chicken legs.
I do remember him saying that on Subathon.
Yeah, that's his go-to. That's Kelsey's go-to. She had a couple chicken legs. Kelsey had a chicken leg and a little bit of a tendy. We got some mac and cheese. We got some mashed potatoes. We weren't in the mood to cook. We had been shopping all day. You don't want to shop all day and then come home and immediately have to cook dinner, right? Not fun.
Yeah, most of the time you just get it while you're out.
Yeah, you're just tired. Like you're worn out. You walked around a giant outlet mall all day. Walked into a bunch of stores. You bought 100 Lindor truffles that you've eaten so many that my stomach doesn't feel great right now. We bought 100 Lindor truffles for $30. We've already combined them. We had 2 bags of 50 because you couldn't fit all of them into one bag. I think we gave like 15 of them to Kelly's mom. We have eaten so many of them between the 3 of us that we're down to one. Like we had to combine the 2 bags into one bag. Those things are dangerous, and I don't want to buy them ever again. That's how good they were. But also Galactic Fried Chicken. My tendies were delicious. Some Galactic sauce. Had a little bit of the mac and cheese. Had a little bit of the mashed potatoes. And it was great. So do that. GalacticFriedChicken.com. And get yourself taken care of. Aaron, tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Bearcats travel to Houston. Mm-hmm. Houston is a 15-point favorite. Mm-hmm. They won the contest at Fifth Third Arena by 22 points. Mm-hmm. What is it going to take for you? I think we're all look at. Oh my God! I didn't see the matchup predictor. Oh,
woof!
Ouchie! 97.8% that Houston wins this game. Look, if you'd have asked me a percentage that Houston would win this game, I probably would have been close to that. But to see it, wow.
Not used to seeing that with UC's name attached to the L column.
Ever. But they're struggling, to say the least. They've had a bad February, and they're going to play a team that is significantly better than them. I guess the question is, what do you need to see in this game to make you feel good about, or to at least not walk away mad? Because I think we're all walking into this game with the understanding Houston's gonna win.
We know it's a buzzsaw. Let's call a spade a spade. If they lost by less than the spread, I think I'd be
cover the spread and Aaron's happy.
Pleasantly surprised. If they held an opponent under 70, I'd be Over the moon.
So Houston 68, Cincinnati 57. No. Yeah, 68-57. Aaron is thrilled with what happens tomorrow night in Houston.
I'd probably wonder what, like, let's take this blueprint and apply it going forward. Because I think that,
right?
I mean, we know that this team can score. Houston's averaging 76 points a game, just over. To hold them under 70 with the shambles that this team currently stands in, and I think that that's a fair assessment, would be impressive, to say the least, especially with the defensive struggles that they've had over the course of the last month. For them to cover a 15-point spread in Houston, be way better than the way they finished in Houston last year.
Here's what blew my mind. Houston was an 11-point favorite over SMU. Like, SMU is second in the conference. Houston was an 11-point favorite over SMU yesterday and covered. That gives me a...
I'm sure they were also favored to Memphis and lost to Memphis by 10.
Sure. Well, they were favored to SMU and lost to SMU already this season. They lost to SMU and Memphis in, back-to-back games, I think.
They also only beat Wichita State by 2 in double overtime.
That was a long time ago, bro.
That's just over a week ago. That's the 20th.
Oh, really? I guess I missed that game completely.
Yeah. I'll pull it back up. I mean, I'm still looking at the same screen, but
I was looking at that stretch they had earlier in the year where they struggled a couple times.
Right here.
Oh, wow. In 2 overtimes.
Yeah.
Screw it. I got the Bearcats. Bearcats win.
I'm not going that far.
I mean, they held them, like, they scored, Houston scored 76. I do remember that game now. Houston scored 76, but it took them an extra 10 minutes to get there. I doubt they were in the 70s at the end of regulation. And then they beat the snot out of Tulane.
When it's double overtime, you only score 6 in 2 overtimes? No shot.
Right. Then they beat the snot out of Tulane and boat race SMU. I think they got it back on track. Potentially.
Stella got her groove back.
Yeah. So I think I agree with you. Just cover.
Mm-hmm.
Good teams win. Great teams cover.
Stop it.
That's a gambling mantra. Good teams win, great teams cover.
We're not calling this team
usually
a great team.
No, it's usually a saying that's used for a team like Houston that's favored by 15.
Right.
Good teams win, great teams covered. I'm being facetious. Aaron. Mm-hmm. Facetious. I know you like your big words, so I had to use one there. Yeah, just don't be down by 20 at halftime, right? Like, don't make the entire game, because I have to watch the game.
Don't be double-digit turnovers first half.
Right. Don't get your ass kicked. Just don't get your ass kicked.
Yeah. Stay competitive. And I think that's, we had that question in the mailbag earlier tonight when we were recording the BBP, where, we were talking about just, should this team play in a tournament if they're invited to any tournament? Stay competitive. That's it. If you're competitive, cool. But if you've already thrown in the towel, don't do that.
Agreed. It's going to be a tough test for players and fans alike. 9:00 tip-off tomorrow night.
Well, if you want something entertaining while you're watching the game, the boys of Pardon the Punctuation will be recording their podcast live on the.
Do you want me to join you where you guys are doing a podcast in the back and I'm watching the game. And maybe I'll like give my commentary during TV timeouts. And you can get the full scope of like how Chad watches a game.
Well, I'm not allowed to talk to you when you're watching games. I've already learned that. So,
well, yeah, I didn't say you could speak to me. Is Jeff alive? Like,
he had to go to work last week, so called in. But the idea is he'll be with us tomorrow night. Yeah.
Okay. Is that the thought?
That is the thought. So,
okay. If Jeff is with you, we'll see how it goes. If Jeff is with you, okay. If Jeff's not with you, then you and Ed can podcast, and I'll be on a third screen.
Well, we don't even have to have you on the screen. Like we could have you just pop in and out, like where you add to stream.
I'm in the I'm in the lobby.
The lobby, right?
Yeah.
Just come in during the TV timeouts.
I had an idea, Aaron. I want to know what you think of my idea. When we get to the off season, this is an off season idea for the extension of this YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You want to watch some old UC games, like on YouTube? Like, you know, we can do that thing, like where you pull the screen up. So it's just the two of us on the side and the screen here. And we could full screen like classic UC basketball games.
The only thing I'd be nervous about is I think you have to have special permission to do that from the NCAA or whoever has rights to those videos. I don't know that you can actually watch games regardless.
Even if they're just on YouTube?
Yeah, I don't think you can. I know you can't live stream a game.
No, I know you can't live stream a game, but you should be able to play a game that's already been cleared to be on YouTube.
We'll have to do our homework on that.
Yeah. I think that would be really fun, right? We go live. We have a game up in the main.
Have voting to see what game we should do next.
Yeah. I think it would be fun. I think it'd be a really good like off-season idea.
We'll have to see.
All right. Well, I have a dog that has diarrhea and he's pacing. Right. So I think that means I got to go.
That's the show.
Yeah. We got to get out of here because I do not want him to diarrhea on my floor.
All right.
Are you okay, buddy? Are you all right? You got to go outside? Yeah, I know you do. Okay. He's Aaron Smith. I'm Chad Brendel. This is the Nightcap. Brought to you by Galactic Fried Chicken, right here on BearcatJournal.com.
See ya!